Hello, hello, and hello. Welcome to Let's Talk Tuesday with Veronica Henry. It's been a while. It's been a couple of weeks. Well, actually, I know it's been at least 1 week. So, I know I apologize for not putting up a flyer last week saying that my Let's Talk Tuesday was going to be canceled. But when I was trying to do it and put the watermark on there, my Wi-Fi wasn't working in the house. So by the time I got into the car to go where I was on my way to, I really didn't have time to do it. So pardon me. Charge it to my head, not to my heart, because I should have put it up the day before. So last week I did a thing. I had a speaking engagement at with the organization and talking about entrepreneurship. So that's why I wasn't with you all last week. But I'm here today in living color, up close and personal. So let's talk, let's talk, let's talk. Hey, Trina girl, welcome. Trina, we got to talk. I haven't talked to you in a while. So I'm going to have to call you. If I don't call you, call me, okay? When you have some downtime, I know you be busy. So what I want to talk about today is women. You know, I'm a woman. Some of you are women. Some of you are men. But even as a man, you can relate. I don't know what it is. I have a girlfriend, and her and we talk about a lot of stuff. And when I say a lot of stuff, we talk about a whole bunch of stuff. Sometimes we have to remind ourselves to get back on track about what we were talking about. So, over the last week or so, her and I were talking about how women, us older women, come off with a certain type of energy at times that can be intimidating, can come off as being nasty and rude, can come off as being standoffish. I don't know. Let's talk about it. Is anybody out there know what I'm talking about? Now, I know a lot of us that are at this 50 mark, a lot of us are premenopausal. Some of us are going through menopause, which causes some mood swings here and there. However, because we are our own person, we know when we're getting ready to act up. I know when I'm getting ready to act up. I already can feel it when I'm getting ready to put off a certain energy. And do I always shut it down? No, I don't always shut it down, especially in my household, which is not good. However, when you're out here dealing with the public because you are a business owner, you tend to tame that stuff down more because you're dealing with people. People are your business. That's how you build your business. Your personality will build your business. The way people perceive you will build your business. But that I'm not talking about business building. What I'm really talking about is us older women and our attitudes toward younger people. You know, keep in mind, we're not, we're in a whole different era. These young people are in a different era. They are in an information system era. These kids, that's why they can get on, I don't mean to call them kids, but young people. That's why they're able to get on the computers and get on iPads and know how to manipulate and operate all types of technology and TikTok and Instagram and, you know, all the things that we have out here, because this is their time. This is the time where they were placed here to do those things for such a time as this. Now back to us, we're kind of like, you know, we put the work in, expect the results. You know, you got to work to make money. You have to do this. You know, we are more so of the old school nature. However, even though that's where we are, that's where we come from, change can always take place because there's always a more excellent way. Okay, that's what Paul said. Paul said there is a more excellent way. There is a way to get your message out without being rude. There's a way to be integral. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about integrity. Okay, So here it is. You're let's say you hired me to do something for you, and I sent you your contract, and I'm just using this as an example so you can kind of understand where I'm coming from. So I send you a contract to sign for us to do business together, where the contract will protect you and the contract will protect me. So we have different rules, different guidelines, different standards, things that you're requiring of me and things that I'm requiring of you. Okay? So here it is. We have this contract. I send you the contract. I tell you to look over the contract and sign it and get it back to me within 7 days. Okay? You look at the contract and you say, oh, I'm not signing that. Okay. It's your right not to sign. You don't have to sign it. Okay. However, in order for us to do business together, as a business owner, I need for you to sign the contract so I can have that on my record and you will have a copy of it. So if you decide you're not going to sign the contract, then I can decide not to do business with you. Okay. So here we are. I'm telling you, no, if you don't want to sign the contract, I understand, totally understand. It's your right to sign the contract. If you don't feel comfortable signing the contract, you don't have to sign it. We don't want you to be uncomfortable. So we're not the right business fit here. So I won't do business with you, and then good luck on your endeavors. So then you come back and you say, hey, Glo, hey, Henry, hey, Nita and Liz. So then you come back and you just send your money. Okay, you disregard everything that I said because you figure that if I send the money, well, she had the money now, so I know we're going to do business. No, I need the contract. Okay? You know that I asked for a contract. You know that I sent you the contract. You know that I asked you to sign the contract. Look over the contract so we can have a working relationship, so we can do business together. So now you make it a thing. Well, I don't like how this is written. I'm not signing because of this, and I'm not signing. But it's really not that you're not signing it because of those things. You just have made up in your mind, I'm not signing no contract. Everything comes with integrity. So if that's something that you don't want to do, just be respectful, bow out, and don't do it, and then we'll go our separate ways. Well, it's the same thing as if you sign the contract and it's certain rules and guidelines in the contract that's asking you to do things. Now we're going to get to you signed the contract. But let's just say I left something out the contract. It happens. Or I didn't have you to initial it. That's what we're going to say. You didn't initial it in that one spot. You missed it. I missed it. I'm at your event. And maybe that part of that say that you are responsible for pulling if your event is drinking alcohol, and you're responsible for getting your guests cups off the table. Now, you already read this in the contract, okay? You know that's what was asked of you, but you decide you're not going to do it. Oh, well, I ain't signed that part. I didn't initial that part, so I'm not going to do that. Well, just because you didn't initial that part, even though you knew going into it that this was something that was going to be required of you, is that fair for you not to do it just because you're in a mood? You have this chip on your shoulder where she should have went over a contract. She should have went over the contract and should have picked up and noticed that you didn't initial it and should have came to you and said, I need you to initial this. Yes, all of that, fine and dandy. I get it. Things do happen. However, the question is, what type of person are you? Are you the person that's integral? Do you have integrity? Are you the type of person that don't look for loopholes to jump through? Or are you the person that look for loopholes to jump through? Always looking for the little gray area that you can get over. We just talking here. Let me hear some comments out there. What y'all think out there? Hey, LaTonya. Yes. So, women. And I'm mainly talking to women because men don't usually come off with that type of energy. Men kind of just, go with the flow. Oh, okay, well, we just get the stuff off of there. Let's just keep the peace. You know, men could be a little more settled than women. But us women in this age group of 50, 48, you know, we could come off a little snappy. Sometimes it can come off as bullying, you know, just because in the tone and how you use your words, the words that you use. You know, it could come off as being a bully. It can come off as not being integral. It could come off as being in a mood, menopausal. So let me say this. If you know that you're going through some things in your body and you know that you're not yourself and you know that you're having these mood swings and things are kind of like not, you know, some things rub you a little harder than other things and you tend to snap and claw and do all that stuff. Ma'am, get you something to help you with your mood. Because everybody out here shouldn't have to experience your stuff because you're in a way because your body is going through some changes. It's only fair. Find you something that's going to help you with your mood. If you're not having enough energy, find you a supplement. Find you a product to get you some energy. Not no Red Bull either. Not no, 8-hour energy or 12-hour energy. Whatever you need to do, whatever we need to do to make sure that we stay being pleasant, that we stay carrying that integrity, being integral, being who we are. You know, sometimes you can feel yourself getting ready to act outside of what you normally do, but you still tend to go with it instead of shutting it down and be like, okay, let me go inside myself. Let me find out what's really going on here. Because your body will talk to you. My holistic practitioner and I had my session yesterday and we were talking about that. And she was mainly talking about, she said, our bodies talk to us. We just don't listen. Our body is always talking to us, telling us things, giving us signals, telling us, having dialogue. We just shut it down and don't listen because it's not what we want to hear. Well, just because we don't listen to it, because it's not what we want to hear at that time, it doesn't make it go away. It doesn't make it not so. It doesn't make it not valid. And it may wreak havoc in our life because we didn't listen to our bodies telling us what it needs, what it don't want, what we need to do. And I'm talking to myself too, you know. The stuff always start at home first. I'm having a conversation, right? I'm having a conversation with y'all, but I'm having a conversation with me because these are things that I have to implement and listen to my body when my body tells me, no, you might not want to eat that because that's going to make your stomach, tear up your stomach, or that's going to do whatever your body tells you it's going to do to you. Okay? Okay, so I know it probably seemed like I was fussing. I'm not really fussing. I'm just sharing, and I'm just asking us as the older women, as the mid-aged women that are here to teach, to lead, and to guide, and to be an example for the young people. Let's be mindful of how we interact with them. Let's be mindful of how we deal with them and not be intimidating. You know, walk into a place and have this look on your face that don't say nothing to me. I'm not approachable. You know, just have this dog look on your face so people don't talk to you. Not a good look, ladies. Not a good look. Because what the young people are doing, they're looking and they're evaluating. And the question is, and I know this is not a black and a white thing, but you know what the young people are out here, the question what they're asking, because I have nieces and I have friends with kids. They're asking their question is, why are black women so angry? Why are black women like they are? Why do they bully? Why do they do this? You know, now here it is. We supposed to be an example. And I'm telling you that example because this is what I heard. But it's not just about black and white. It's about women, needing to get their stuff together, get your energy together, get your mood together. If you're going through some changes, get you something to help you with your changes. Maybe you need to go talk to someone. Maybe you need to go talk to a holistic practitioner. Maybe you need to go talk to your doctor. Maybe you're not getting enough of something in your diet. And my favorite one, maybe you're not drinking enough water. I couldn't resist that one. So, yeah, ladies, let's be mindful of what we're doing. Let's be mindful of how we're interacting. Let's be mindful of the energy that we're putting out. Let's be that example for these young people. Even your kids. You know, sometimes your kids see you come, they be like, oh, here she come. They like, I know she gonna be on one. Let's change the talk that the kids are having about mama walking in the room, or the black woman walking into the place with an attitude because some stuff went on. So let's talk. Anybody got anything to say out there? I'm reading through. Hey, lady. Yes. Hey, Glow. Hey, Angel. Hey, Jerome. Thank you for tuning in. Great conversation. Thank you so much. So, yes. Before I forget. Until you all say something and want me to hit on something or want to share something with me, I'm going to go into talking about a promotion that I know some of you probably seen the flyer that I posted yesterday evening. And it's a weight challenge that's going on where you can win some money. You don't even have to pay to enroll in it. This is free money, people, that will help you while you're already doing what you're doing. So to everyone out there that's already on the Fat Blaster kit, the ones where that you're already taking the 3 sprays, hey, they're my upline. If you watch the video, the 8-minute video that tells you how these sprays work, she's running a promotion that she's opening up to the team where people can actually get involved. The challenge starts May the 15th and it runs until June the 30th. That's 45 days that you come in, and whoever you loses the most weight, you can win up to $1,500. That's the first prize. Second prize is $750, and the third prize is $250. That's some free money. That's some money that you can win for doing something that you were already trying to do anyhow, or that you're already doing. Maybe you're already on the journey. Hey, this is opportunity you can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You can lose the weight and win you some money while you at it. The only thing that you have to do is you have to use these sprays. So you have to make a purchase of these sprays. Any purchase made from April the 21st up until now for the sprays will qualify you to be in this challenge. If you are interested in being in the challenge, if you have my cell phone number, send me over a text. If you don't have my number, you can reach me on Messenger, or you can DM me on Instagram. So the only requirement is you have to have these sprays and you have to purchase the ExiTrim. So those are the 2 of the things that she is saying that you have to do. You have to do the sprays and you have to do the ExiTrim. I'm not even going to go into this because my business partner and I are going to do a segment tomorrow that's going to be talking about the ExiTrim. But I will tell you that in order to do this challenge, you do have to have the ExiTrim along with the sprays, and the purchase have to be made. And we can see it in the back office that the purchase was made in between that time frame. So I think this is a win-win situation. I think it's an awesome challenge for us out there that's already on our lifestyle change and on our journey looking to shed some pounds. Excellent opportunity. And let me say this before I go. If you are one of them women out there that have an attitude a little more often than you should, maybe you know, your mood is a little off, you find yourself being a little irritated, a little antsy, the XE Trim will help with that. This will help you with your mood. So you might want to get you a bag. It's the little sachets. So you pour them right into your water. It's not something that gets real messy. You pour it into your water, shake the bottle, and you drink it. I guarantee you this will help you with your mood. So since there's no comments, no questions, and to all my Fat Blaster people that's on this live, you all are rocking and rolling. Congratulations. I'm so glad to see you all learning your body, learning what you can do and what you can't do, and learning what your body needs. So with that being said, I want to thank you all for tuning in. And I want you to remember that you are truly the best thing yet. And don't you forget that, okay? I don't care what nobody tell you. You are the best thing yet. I'll see you all next Tuesday, same place, same time. You all have a wonderful day. And if you're interested again in doing the challenge, it starts on the 15th. So we have to get you in the system so you can get your product. And you do have to weigh in, okay? You are going to have to weigh in. You won't be weighing in with me. You'll be taking a picture of your weight and sending it to the email that I'll be giving to you if you are looking to do this. So let me know, and I will see you all next week. Have a good one.